G'day crew and welcome to this episode. Today I'm going to chase a few cuttlefish, look for some whiting and go for some mackerel and hopefully get some crabs. At least that's the plan. We'll see how that develops. It's 5:30, I'm getting away from the Cleveland boat ramp. It is well before first light, although it's hard to tell with all the light pollution around the city these days. There's a fair bit of light out in the sky, but there's none of it sunlight. It's all light pollution. So anyway, we'll see how the day develops. Oh, that's a bit of a little one. Never mind, he'll do. Might keep you for bait, I think. You're too small to be bothered eating. Got one earlier, keeping him for food. He's a bit bigger. Decent sized fish just had to go at the squid jig. Don't know what it was, but geez, gave it a good pull. Not the drag set real heavy, but geez, she hit it hard, whatever it was. Winter whiting of the session. Forgot to get my worms out to thaw, so I've got to cut up a bit of prawn that I've already got thawed. I was using it for chasing the cuttlefish, but it's an okay bait for the whiting as well. Number 3. Ah, he swallowed the hook. Alright. Let's start by brain spiking, yeah. Alright, now we can split you up. Let me cover my hook. There we go. I'll put up some video of the whiting schools on 2 of my sounders. If you aren't interested in this, then you can go to the chapters in the video description and skip over it. If you are interested in seeing what the whiting schools look like on my sounders, then let me explain what you're looking at. On the bottom left you can see the bait. I was spot locked with the Minn Kota, so there isn't a lot happening there. To the right of that is the sounder image in the Furuno TZ3 produced from the Airmar TM260LH transducer. That's a 1 kilowatt transducer, and I got that for offshore fishing. However, being a chirp transducer, it does such a good job in the bay that I tend to use it all the time. It gives a very good target resolution. In this video you can see some fish passing under the boat a lot of the time. The 2 views at the top of the screen are from the Time Zero Pro using the B56 transducer and the DFF 3D signal processor box. They give me information on the location of the fish with respect to the centre line of the bait. The views in each of the panels are split into 3 sections, showing fish to the left, under and to the right of the bait. The main thing I want you to notice about this though is that the whiting stay close to the bottom and they're fairly dense schooled usually. Hopefully this will help you recognise whiting on your own sounders. Number 4, they're a bit harder to come by today. All nice little winter whiting though. Oh, it's a nice one. At 26, so he's fine. What have we got there? 5 now. Okay, it's number 6. Nice size whiting, but oh, I swallowed it again. Okay, we'll have to spike you. Alright, where is this? Seven. Oh, another one has swallowed it. Oh, Joe, what do you think you're doing? Come on, this is not cool. Whiting are in quite small schools today, so I've just got to keep moving around to find them. Ah, there's a small school there. I'll lock on it for a minute. Drop. See how we go. Whoa, another nice one. Whoa. Make you fall down in there. Whoa, here's a big one. 26. Those are wintry, they. There's 7 now, I think. If I get a dozen, I'll be happy. I'll go look for something else. Come on, quicker now. I'm going to jag that bloke. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116. 117. 118. 119. 120. 121. There must be about 8 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 9. 3 more and I'll go look for some mackerel. Okay, so 10, 2 more to go and I can go get some mackerel. Whoops, lazy. Oh, missed him. Oh, I missed him again. Oh, come on. Bloody hell. Could you get any more tangled? Oh. Yeah, I got him. Oh. Yeah. Right, well, that's my 12. As soon as I seem to be over them at the moment, I'll try and untangle the line and get it back down for another go. Oh, got it. That's an 11. Another one folded up. Well, that's a summary, I think. Oh no, wintry. It's winter. Okay, what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 so far. Well, that's an unlucky number, so we better get some more. Oh, a little tusky. He's too small and he's too active. Come on. Right, that's all I want. There you go. Oh, bloody grinner. Oh. Whenever you're moving around the bay at relatively low speeds, you should keep one eye on your sounder. You never know when you're going to pass over an interesting piece of structure, maybe even a wreck, or a bait school, or an isolated school of fish. When you're trolling around, that's an excellent time to be doing this and looking for new ground to fish. In general, when you're trolling, you'll be doing somewhere between 4 and 7 knots, which is a good speed when searching for structure, although a bit fast if you're wanting to zero in on fish. This is a good example here. If you just let it play through for a moment, you'll see there's some structure, which is holding some bait around it, along with some larger fish. I don't see anything there that makes me think there's a trophy fish down there, but if I was looking for bait, I'd stop and drop the sabiki down to give it a try. And don't forget, if you're pulling up bait, always drop one back down on your main rod. Where there's bait, there's also a potential to catch a bigger fish, even if you don't see it on your sounder. And even though those fish don't look enormous on the sounder, they could be a fish without a swim bladder, which doesn't show up well on the sounder. If they haven't got a swim bladder, they can be pretty big fish and not show up well on the sounder. Now here I came across another section that's showing fish and bait. Again, I have the split image between the TZ3 unit and the Time0 Pro screen. I don't see any remarkable structure, so it's possible that the fish are only transient. In cases like this, I usually drop a mark and take a screenshot to record it in fish tracks so that I can check the spot next time I'm in the area. If the fish frequent this spot regularly, then I keep the mark. If I do a few trips out and don't see anything there again, I will discard it. But you should never come across fish and just pass it off. Always take note of it and come back and see if they come back to that area. Even if you can't see it, there may be a good reason on the bottom it's just not showing up on your sounder. Didn't lift the... Whoa! Here's a good one, whatever it is. Mac tuna. Never mind, it makes good bait. I'll certainly take him. Where is it? Oh, the squid ink. I didn't think he was going to do that. Bugger. Now my wife and I aren't keen on tuna of any description, and I'm told that Mac tuna is at the bottom of the quality pile. However, they do make excellent strip baits for other fish, and they make really good crab bait. So I never put one back in the water. I'll always keep it for bait. I'll also note that there is no size limits on tuna, and there is no specific bag limit. The only bag limit that applies is the general bag limit of 20 of each species. Tuna are like the pigeons of the sea. There's no danger that they'll ever be overfished. I had a short troll around just inside the bar because that's often a very productive region for mackerel and other fish. However, it was pretty uncomfortable on the day with some big swells rolling in from the Pacific Ocean, so I ended up heading into the Rous Channel without doing a whole lot of trolling in behind the bar. I didn't get very far into the start of the channel when I picked up a surprise catch. This flathead was undersized, but what was surprising was that I caught it on a 3-inch spoon that I was trolling for mackerel. It's not the first time I've caught flathead on a 3-inch spoon, but it does always surprise me when it happens. Never having trolled for flathead before, I don't know the first thing about it, but I had expected that the lure would need to be right down near the bottom, and my spoon couldn't have been more than halfway down the water column where I caught it. I came across this school of fish in the Rous, but I couldn't get any response on the spoon, and since I was in mackerel hunting mode, I didn't stop to try anything else. Still, I thought I should leave it in the video as another example of what you can come across when you're paying attention to your sounder. What you see here is the same school of fish, first on the Time 0 unit, then on the Rous TZ3. That just illustrates the similarities and differences of how the same school of fish appears on two different sounder units.
Oh yeah, not much. Not much. Jenny's too. Alrighty, let's have a look at you. At least one keeper buck. Come on, let go. Yeah, our keeper. You're too small to be bothered with. Yeah, not too small. No, you lot can just go back. Might attract someone else. Right, see if we've got some crabs this time. Oh, yeah, feeling a bit heavy. I thought. Huh, one. Oh, that's not a happy place. Ah, there's Nosy up. Oh yes, definitely. Huh. Only one. Alright. Well, there's a bit of grinner in there with it. How many did I get? Is it just a 2? Yeah, seems to have been. Might get rid of that.
Well, the capture on the crabs was a bit disappointing. I had been doing very well out of just 2 pots, but it looks like they've moved to a different depth now, and I'm going to have to take 4 pots down and hunt around for them again until I find out just where they're holding. Well, that's it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. The snapper season will be open for the next episode, so stay tuned for that. Until then, good fishing.